Hey there YouTube, it's Math Bowler. This is my autograph recap from the Hunt Auctions autograph sessions that they had. It was held at PNC Park this year, Saturday, July 28th, 2018. Got autographs from pretty much every person who was there because I had baseballs, MLB authenticated game balls involving those players. So, we're going to start off first. Trevor Williams. This was a baseball, a pitch in the dirt that he had thrown to Ryan Braun. And right above his autograph, I'm not exactly sure what this is all about, but there it is. So that's cool. Really, really nice guy, Trevor Williams. He's funny too, real funny. Next up, Jordy Mercer, and I have always liked Jordy Mercer, and got him on 6 baseballs. Now this baseball here is a foul ball that Jordy Mercer had hit, but there's a little more to this baseball. I also got Francisco Cervelli to sign this at the event. Jordy Mercer hit the foul ball, but before it, Francisco Cervelli had an RBI single that scored Max Moroff, whom I got Max Moroff to sign that a while ago. Max Moroff ended up having his first walk-off hit this game. So this ball is got 3 signatures from all 3 people involved with this baseball, and this ball is pretty cool. It's done. There's no more reason to touch this ball. It's great. Next up, got Jordy Mercer to sign this. It was already signed by Stephen Brault. Mercer had a single with this baseball, which is also MLB authenticated as after Jordy Mercer got the single. Next up, Stephen Brault with the foul bunt. So I got quite a few baseballs that are dual autographed, or maybe even 3-person autographed, because there were multiple people involved with the baseball. So I figured I'll go ahead and do that and make some cool ones here, just like this one. Jordy Mercer had walked. Cervelli had singled. So I got Jordy Mercer signed, and I ended up getting Cervelli to sign at this event. Actually, this is the reverse order of how this actually happened, but that's okay. It's authenticated as Bell having walked, Francisco Cervelli singling, and then Mercer singling. So this was a pretty cool baseball as well. I got all 3 of these people to sign at the event. Josh Bell showed up late. I actually had to leave the item there, and he ended up signing it. Now, he signed 2 items for me. This one was good. At the very end, my last autograph, it's not going to be so good with the Josh Bell. You'll see. But alright. 3 more. I'm going to go a little quicker here. 3 more from Jordy Mercer. There was an at-bat, a pitch in the dirt. Got him to sign on the sweet spot. That was from the game in which I caught the home run ball last season. I have a Jordy Mercer foul ball. This one is not MLB authenticated. I actually snagged this foul ball back on May 11th, 2018, and got a little inscription for that he had signed. And earlier in the season, when Jordy Mercer, Austin Meadows had his first triple. Then Jordy Mercer had a triple right after him. Well, this was the triple. MLB authenticated Jordy Mercer triple, and with the inscription, back-to-back triples. Pretty cool baseball right there. Jordy Mercer is a wonderful and a good person. Alright, next up, Nick Kingham. This is an MLB authenticated ball from Nick Kingham's debut, where he was absolutely amazing. He went like 7 1/3 innings, perfect innings, first 22 batters or whatever, And this was from Nick Kingham's, actually an at-bat that he had that game. He didn't throw it, but he tried to hit. He struck out looking. That's okay. Alright, this next one is not MLB authenticated. This is a game ball from the 2017 season. It was a third out ball. Polanco caught and tossed it up right to me. It was awesome. Got Polanco sign it with the game used date, August 2nd, 2017. Alright, one of the in the background here, Francisco Cervelli. Signed the bobblehead right across the back. And I already showed you 2 MLB authenticated game balls that he signed that were already part of somebody else. Jordy Mercer had already signed that day. Well, here's a baseball Jordy Mercer had signed a while ago. Jordy Mercer, it was authenticated as a single. And then later in the next person at the bat, Garrett Cole, had tried to bunt the ball, which he did, and Cervelli was out at home. And everyone was frustrated. Boo. What were they thinking? Well, I got Cervelli to sign that ball now. Guess that was the ball. And one more item to show you from Francisco Cervelli. Sean Rodriguez, whom I obtained this autograph at Pirate Fest, had an RBI single. Well, Francisco Cervelli was the one who was singled home by this baseball, hit by Rodriguez. So I did a lot of cool little projects where the players involved, I got their autographs. Okay, Starling Marte. This was a ball from a Detroit Tigers game back on August 25th. Marte tried to bunt it, but he bunted it foul, and the first baseman for the Tigers threw it, tossed it to me. That was really cool. With the game used inscription. In the background, next up in that signing was Sean Rodriguez. He actually showed up really late. They had to schedule him for the latest session. That's fine. I was going to be there anyway, and he's a good guy. He's having a tough season, but he's had a tough go this past year, plus after that terrible auto accident that him, his wife, kids, it was bad. So good people. Then Dave Parker, got him to sign the figurine here. Came out looking pretty sweet. Okay, those of you who are really interested in these videos, I need your opinion because this is rather frustrating actually. Last was Josh Bell. He was late. They announced he's going to be late coming from the doctors. He had been injured the previous game, and that's very understandable. I was standing around and I've got to go, so I did. I told them, look, I got to leave here. I had the 2 tickets. They offered the refund, or if I wanted to leave the 2 baseballs, they would mail them. I said, you don't even have to do that. I'll be here at the game later today, and I can just pick them up at your kiosk. So yeah, that's what they did. And I left the 2 baseballs, and I got the 1 sign. I already showed this to you. This one came out wonderful. This was multiple. There's actually MLB at Authenticated has 4 people involved with this. Josh Bell walked, so I got Josh Bell to sign it. Followed by a Cervelli single, and then Mercer walked, which is crazy how this baseball could be used for so many pitches. But actually, it wasn't even the end of that. After that, Adam Frazier had an RBI sac fly that scored Bell. So eventually, we'll try to get Adam Frazier on the sweet spot. But anyway, back to Josh Bell. Josh Bell signed it really well. That's great. That came out awesome. I wasn't there. I left him there. The lady, whenever I was picking him up at the Hunt Auctions kiosk there, said he was in a hurry, and after he signed this, we were like, oh no. So anyway, let me just get to it. This baseball is MLB authenticated. Josh Bell had walked. Next up was Corey Dickerson, who hit into a double play. Now, I got Corey Dickerson to sign this already, which he's a bit of a tough autograph. And where Josh Bell signed it, the instructions were to sign it right below, so it'd be nice visible. Here's the problem. It's signed off to the side. This is not in a very good place to display it. So I'm obviously bummed out about that, not very happy about that, but it's still, you know, it's still the people involved. It's just that this will not display very well at all. So my thought, and if anyone has any real good ideas, or if you're thinking I'm just being way too picky, I understand. If anyone has any good ideas what to do, my thought is, I'm sure Josh Bell will be on the team for a while. I'm just going to give him the re-sign this ball and give him the re-sign right on this spot right here. If you think I'm being too picky, just feel free to say so, but that's disappointing. So that's how it ended, but still, that was nice that they held on. That was nice that they held on to that. All right, folks, thanks for listening to me gripe. This was the Hunt Auctions Pittsburgh Pirates Autograph Show, Saturday, July 28, 2018. All right, feel free to give my video a like. Feel free to comment. Feel free to subscribe. Take care, everybody.